Yeah. No, welcome to Gearhead Country. I'm your host, Ian Rome, and we are at the Palmer Rapids Twin Music Festival. And with me is the Saturday night headliner, Jason Blaine.
Hello, everybody. Hey, man, good to see you again.
It is good to see you. Yeah. The last time we saw you was the CMAOs in London.
Yes, the CMA of Ontario Awards.
That's right. That was a good time too. It was a
great time.
We had a lot of good industry downtime. Just people just catching up post COVID and getting reacquainted again. So
yeah, absolutely.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm excited to be here. This is kind of close to my stomping grounds, as some people know. A lot of people know I'm from Pembroke, Ontario, originally, and then moved to Nashville, Tennessee years ago, 16 years ago exactly. I played this festival. I think I'm going to say 2013. Yeah. So I think it was 9 years ago. It's a little bit in the middle of the woods, isn't it? It's a bit of a trek to get here. But we're here, and we're hot, and we're sweaty, and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I've never been out this far into sort of northeastern Ontario before, and it is absolutely lovely. But I will be out next year because I'm coming to the golf tournament.
Okay,
I promise that I'm going to have to. Yeah. I got great reports from Brian Harwood and the rest of the gang that we're all there. Lee Saunders was up there with you too,
Thank you for mentioning the golf tournament, man. Yeah. Love to have you. It's we're next year will be our 9th annual. It should really honestly be our 10th next year. But of course we lost a year to 2020 like most people. But we've managed to raise some $700,000 for local charities.
Perfect.
In the area, and just wonderful guests, as you mentioned, Brian Harwood and Elise Saunders. Yeah. We've had, if I can name a few, we've had. Let me bang off. I won't bang off everybody, but Dallas Smith. No. We've had Chad Brownlee, Tim Hicks, Jason McCoy, Gord Bamford. Yeah. Rivertown Saints have been there almost every year.
So you do have some of the same guys. People come back every year.
Aaron Pritchett is one of the artists that asked me to come back, and because I try to switch it up every year. You can only have about 3 artists. And we've actually ended up stretching it to about 5 in recent years. But we've been having a great time. We try to give some new folks a stage too, some new local talent. There's a brother duo, Lemon Cash. They're really good and up and coming. And so it's really, really cool. Even hockey legend Doug Gilmour has been out one year, which is really, really cool. To have Doug come out for the Maple Leafs fans. Yep. I guess I'm kind of a Maple Leaf fan now. I was always an Ottawa Senators fan, but Sheldon Keefe, who now coaches the Maple Leafs, used to coach in Pembroke.
Oh, wow.
Him and his wife Jackie, his lovely wife Jackie, they lived something like 7 years in Pembroke. While Sheldon owned and managed and coached the Pembroke Lumber Kings all the way to the RBC Cup.
Wow,
and then from there he went down to Sault Ste. Marie for a little stint, and then he was in, back in wherever the Marlies play, and so he was coaching the Marlies.
That's a good question because I can't.
But it's somewhere down in that area, and then next thing you know, boom, he's the head coach of the Maple Leafs, one of the original 6, which is really cool. So. They're very supportive of our event too. So now that I actually know, the coach of the Maple Leafs, I guess I'm a Maple Leafs fan, and Dougie Gilmour. So if Doug ever sees this, shout out to Doug.
Yep. Yeah. Good. No, I'm glad. Again, you do a lot of good work, and again, you took some time, and you've just come back from what you were saying is a road trip, a nice father and son road trip. Yeah.
Well, because this was so close to my hometown, my son Carter and I, we hopped in my truck. My truck is here. My old GMC. I got like a 10-year-old pickup truck, and
good.
I've had for quite a while, and I was real proud of that old truck. It drove us to New York City. We went to a Yankees game. We did all the New York things, and had a blast. And I surprised him with that. It was the Yankees, Red Sox, and the Yankees destroyed the Red Sox. So sorry, Red Sox fans. Blue Jays just completely demolished the Red Sox the other night, 28-2 or something, 28-5.
Wow,
brutal. So go Blue Jays, go Blue Jays. But anyway, we've been having a great time. Went fishing on the Ottawa River, and my son went out with his grandma, with my mother-in-law, and they went out fishing. He caught a bunch of bass yesterday. Golfing with my friends and my dad. Just been having a great time. I love coming back to Canada in the summertime. Yep. And it's been a tough couple of years not being able to come home.
Yeah.
You know, with the border and everything else.
Oh yeah.
So this is my summer of yes.
Yeah.
If there's a show opportunity in the area, people ask like, "You're doing a lot of stuff in this area." Yes, because I get to do my favorite things.
Yes.
Play a country show
Yeah.
with my band, and then pack in some visiting around it with friends and family. It's
Like-
the best of both worlds.
Yeah, like this isn't the biggest show, but it's unique in its way because the river's right there. The folks, you know, they hang out in the river. There's plenty of stuff to do, and it's, again, you're out of the big city, and folks are friendly. We've just had nonstop people saying hello and wanting to know what Gearhead country is, and just, you know, stories. You just start talking, you find that commonality with people.
It's really great, man, and seeing some fans at Soundcheck and seeing fans that I haven't seen for a while. You know, since I was here last, I've done, I don't know, I guess about 4 more records since then. 3 or 4 records since then. At least 4, I guess. So we've got all of those. We've got 10 years worth or 9 years worth of songs to play, and hopefully everybody knows them and they'll sing along.
You know what I like? It's like anything to do with trucks, you know, especially. They don't make them like that anymore.
Thank you.
Again, we talked about that one of my faves.
Well, we've got a special little tribute in the show tonight too to one of my heroes we lost during the COVID years, Joe Diffie.
Yeah.
Speaking of pickup trucks, right?
Yeah.
So we've got a special little medley of stuff we're going to put up tonight to some of my heroes that we sadly lost since I've been out playing shows. Just a little tribute to some country legends, and we're going to do some cover songs tonight too, from 90s country to older classic country, because that's kind of what this festival is.
Yeah.
So we're going to kind of weave those into the show tonight a little bit, and that'll be fun for us, and hopefully fun for the fans too.
Excellent, because there's a lot of young fans here. You can see them driving around, but there's a lot of older folk here. That love that little bit earlier country.
Yeah, well that's great.
Again, that's exactly what they're looking for. I got one question for you before we wrap her up.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Boot Hill Country Jamboree?
I certainly do.
When you did the talent show on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Remember that?
They had me come out.
It was dark, and the sound system didn't work.
Yeah, well, I wasn't a part of the talent show.
No, you were judging it, or you were assisting it, or you were hosting it.
I was hosting it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was hosting it along with my friend Randy Owen from Tilsonburger.
Oh, yes.
Tilsonburg. I said Tilsonburger.
Tilsonburger.
It could be Tilsonburger.
Did you know that the 2 cars that ended up lighting it up with their headlights was Ken's Bucket and T-Bucket and my 56.
That's amazing.
That was the first year we had gone.
So you still have your 56?
Yeah.
That's
great.
great.
The first year we had gone to Boot Hill. And
amazing.
Ken remembered. He says, I'm pretty sure he did that, you know, was doing that talent show, and the lights didn't work, and the sound system was screwed up.
That was you guys.
And we got through it, and we come rolling around with the headlights on. That I thought about that after, and I thought, what a great way to do a show like that with a whole semicircle of cars and just light up the artists and go. And
absolutely.
That would have been neat. So yes, that was probably the first time we semi got close.
Well, and then you've been really, really great to the CMA of Ontario, bringing all your cars out and stuff, and really supporting it through with Gearhead Country and being such a great supporter.
Those were good years.
So I think it's fantastic, man. You know, on behalf of the members of the CMA of Ontario, I thank you for being such a good guy.
I thank you for what you're doing. And as I said, one of these times we've been close a couple times to doing some video stuff with you. You know, getting a few cars together for stuff.
Yeah, I would love to.
You just remember that again. We've got between my friends, who are mostly all supporters and love the music and love the arts and just want to help out and do stuff.
Amazing.
So just keep that in the back of your mind.
Well, when I have
someday.
just the right song, I absolutely will. When I have just the right song as we're looking ahead, I will definitely take you up on that offer to do that, because that's great.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for that, 100%.
Well, thanks very much, man. This is just water, by the way, folks. It's hot as heck here.
You can see we're sweating, and it's been super warm here. So anyways, thank you again. Thank you for the catch up, and I'm certain we will see you again soon.
Okay.
We haven't decided on the CCMAs yet, but I'm pretty sure you'll be there.
I just got nominated for Album of the Year in the Alternative Country Album.
I haven't looked at my website yet to get my
so I'm going to be there. I'm really stoked about that. It's a nomination for a very special record called Diamonds in the Desert, and it's available on streaming, Apple, Spotify, all that stuff.
You got that?
And if you like more sort of roots based, like traditional blues-based country music or something, you might like this singer-songwriter. It's like, or the folkier side of Tom Petty, or something like that. A lot of electric guitar playing. It's a record, Ian, that I've had in my heart for a lot of years, but it had always got placed to the back burner in lieu of doing a more mainstream record for radio.
Yep.
But during COVID, I had the time. We
Yeah.
all
Oh
had
yeah.
the time.
Oh yeah.
So I wrote this thing, the majority of it in 2020. And then recorded it in 2021, and we put out this at the top of.
Well, I hope it soars, because quite often it's the sort of it's the different stuff that quite often catches. Radio doesn't think so, management doesn't think so, industry doesn't think so, but then the people who actually listen, the fans go, wow, and they love it.
That's the important stuff. So this is one that I did for me that I needed to do with no expectations.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be like a radio hit record, so it's cool to have that pressure taken off.
Yeah.
But, this record might not have been possible, even 5 years ago, just because you wouldn't be able to find it in the same way that you can find it today, where it's on everybody's phone.
Yeah.
You can get it, you can play it instantly, and everybody can listen to it. And what's really cool, Ian, is that we've been playing this new record, at least 3 songs from it this summer, and the fans know it.
Yeah.
They know the songs already because they've been following me on social media. So I'm on Instagram, Jason Blaine Official. Follow me on Spotify, and if you already are, thank you so much.
Beautiful.
All right, and follow these guys.
Yeah.
Gearhead Country.
Yes.
All right, pal.
All right.
I gotta go get ready.
Let's get our coveralls on and our tools out, and let's get back to some more Gearhead Country Radio.